What is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is the one and only Cjthecheesedj here, and we're back with another Ark video today. And today we'll be discussing something different. Today we'll be taking a look at my personal favorite top 5 weapons. So as you can see, we've already got one out. Now this is based on purely on my opinion, nothing to do with damage. Well, it kind of does have a little bit to do with damage, but these are just kind of my favorite weapons that I like to use. Now you can already see that down the bottom in our hotbar, but we're just going to take a further look into them and see how we go. So our first one, as you can see, is the compound bow. Now, this thing is pretty much end game weapon. You can see it. I'm pretty sure it costs a lot of materials to make, and you need a lot of polymer for it. And even to make the arrows, you need lots and lots of polymer and metal for that. So you can see here, it is quite powerful. I mean, we can pretty much kill our Troodon in one hit. You see that he's pretty much dead now. But yeah, you've got 3 different types of arrows that you can use on this. You can use your Tranq arrows, you can use your stone arrows, you can use your metal arrows. So even if you're unable to craft any of the metal arrows, you can still use the stone arrows, which makes it pretty good. And it does increase the amount of damage and torpor it does in comparison to the regular bow and crossbow. So at number 5, it's our compound bow. Okay, number 4, the simple, primitive, long neck rifle. Now this thing here is pretty much a rifle. It's a one-shot reload rifle. You can see there, one shot, boom, reload and done. Now this thing is rather powerful. It does about 280 per hit. You can see there our poor beaver's suffering our wrath for unknown reasons. However, the only downside of this is that it only reloads one at a time, which kind of makes it ineffective. However, if you can pull off a good headshot on another player, once again, this gun's pretty much mainly used for other players, PvP reasons. So if you can pull a headshot off another character or a player, you're pretty much guaranteed to kill them in one hit. So, you know, if they're not wearing any head armor, they'll be dead. If they're wearing head armor, the head armor will pretty much break and you can pretty much finish it off in the next shot. So yeah, that's why this one's at number 4, just because of that reason. Alright, and number 3, we have the pike. Now, this is pretty much my go-to melee weapon. Other people might say the sword. I kind of prefer the pike just because of the range you've got and the knockback it does to other dinos, to wild dinos as well as players. You can see there we're knocking our Troodon back and killing him. Sorry Troodon, you'll be forever missed. Anyway, so yeah, the pike's my go-to melee weapon. I prefer it over the sword, even though the sword does more damage and is slightly faster and you can wield the shield. I still prefer the pike just because of its reach and you can keep other dinos at bay. Like if you go into a cave with a sword and go up to a group of Omnics and be like, "Hi Omnics, I want to be your friend," and just start prodding them with your sword, they're going to get real close to you and you can pretty much die from them. However, if you've got the pike, you're able to keep them at bay. Same goes for scorpions, the spiders, all that kind of stuff, raptors even. So, you know, you've still got that advantage over all the other dinos just because of that reason, the knockback damage. It is still pretty powerful, especially if you're able to get yourself an apprentice one, a ramshackle one, a journeyman one. You can get pretty powerful weapons with it. On to number 2, the crossbow. Now this one is number 2 just because the main reason it has so much versatility. You can use it on land, you can use it underwater. You only need to get, I think it's level 35 to unlock it, to unlock the engram. And that's pretty much your go-to weapon for pretty much the whole game, really, until you either choose to upgrade to the long neck rifle with tranquilizer darts or even the compound bow with Tranq arrows. You know, you can use it underwater. It's the only weapon you can use underwater that allows you to knock out other dinosaurs, aside from the electric prod, I believe. So, you know, you can still fire arrows. You can fire regular stone arrows underwater, which just makes this a great weapon. You know, you can't really go wrong with a crossbow. So, you know, that's the reason why this one's at number 2. But now, on to the big old number 1. At number 1, we have the simple pistol. Now, this might not look like the most powerful thing in Ark, but you'd be surprised at how strong this thing can be. So it actually does a base damage of 100 points. So each shot it fires does 100 damage. You can see there we're doing quite a bit of damage to our Castoroidus. Now, at a primitive level, it's not the greatest. You can see here it's primitive, but if you get yourself a journeyman one, which we have in our single player adventure, that can do up to 200 damage per shot, which is absolutely bonkers. It's crazy. So, you know, and you've got a clip of 6. So this easily outclasses the primitive long neck rifle in my opinion. You can also equip a scope to the simple pistol, which, you know, it makes it ineffective. You can see that we just took out our beaver. He had about 800 health. It doesn't come up anymore, but he had about 800 health on him. and we took him out in 8 bullets. So, you know, that's pretty nuts, especially if you're able to rank it up and get the journeyman ones, the apprentice ones, the ramshackle ones. You're pretty much an unstoppable machine with this. This gun is great for in-cave battles. It just absolutely destroys Onyx, Aranios, all those kind of dinos. You can see here, it's got a pretty good range on it. I'm pretty sure we'll be able to hit this trike over there. You can see there we've hit the trike. It's just nuts. You can see that we'll be able to kill him before he even gets close to us. So that's why this simple pistol is number 1 on my list. You can see there, level 20 trike dead. I think it took 10 bullets. It's got an incredible range on it. You can equip the scope with it. You can't go wrong with a simple pistol. So if you guys don't have yourself a simple pistol, I definitely recommend getting yourself a simple pistol. But yeah, guys, this is my top 5, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's purely based on my opinion. Let me know what your guys is down below. I personally didn't include the rocket launcher or like the C4 or anything like that. I don't use them all that often to determine that, you know, they're my favorite. The simple pistol, however, is easily one of my favorites and my number 1 in Weapons for Ark. So thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. But for now, guys, have a good day, and I will see you later.